Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Monday afternoon. Bright and sunny here in Wisconsin again. You just can't beat it. What's with the gloves, right? Is that what you're wondering? What's with the gloves? Let me tell you what's with the gloves. 2 reasons. If you could see, there's 2 fingers getting held up right now. 2 reasons I have gloves on. First reason, my wife, the communications expert, tells me that I clap too much when I do my videos. Honestly, I tend to agree with her. I get it, it's super distracting when I do these loud claps that I like to do because, you know, I gotta do something with my hands. So I figure wearing gloves, it's gonna help me so I don't clap. But really the second, 2 fingers, more important reason why I'm wearing these gloves is I want to talk to you this week about who your opponent is when it comes really to your health and fitness life or just your life in general. Who's your opponent and what makes up your opponent? To do that, I want to tell you about my opponent. Last week kind of sucked for old Coach Eric. Fear, frustration, doubt, anger, depression, jealousy, all that stuff played a role in my life last week. There's a lot of negativity. My opponent, for the most part lately, is what I'm doing with you right now. These videos that I make, the business that I'm trying to build. I quit my job in August of last year. I was an assistant vice president at a bank, and I and Sarah, we said, go for it and try and make this fitness business happen. For me, my opponent is the fear of not succeeding at the level that I want to succeed at when it comes to this business, when it comes to this V4U virtual gym, when it comes to our V4U Beachbody coaches. My opponent, he's a big, strong guy, and he's got a little fear in his jab. He's got some doubt. He's got a whole bunch of jealousy when I see other coaches getting farther, ranking up faster than I do, making more money and creating a bigger business than I have in the length of time that I've been a coach. My opponent is made up of a whole bunch of that kind of stuff. And I know it. And I also know that if I am gonna defeat that opponent, if I'm gonna keep pushing forward, if I'm not gonna quit, I've gotta acknowledge it. I've gotta know it's okay. These things happen. We all have these fears and these doubts and these things that are fighting us for whatever goal you have. Your health and fitness, your business, your career, your job, working your way up the corporate ladder, whatever it is. We all have that opponent that's trying to knock us down. That opponent, it could be some people in your life that maybe don't support you like they should. There could be people in your life and they're part of your opponent. And like my last week, I get knocked down. I'm laying on the deck, right? And I'm knocked out. Your opponent's saying, stay down, quit, let the bell ding, ding, ding you out. You need to get up. You need to realize that your goals and the things that you want for yourself are more important than all that crap that makes up your opponent. And you gotta keep fighting. What I feel a super important part of that fight is to share it with the people who support you. So this week, I want everybody to do a video like this, or worst case, a picture, and talk about your opponent. Who and what is fighting you? What makes up your opponent? Your opponent's not B.A. Baracus, it's not Apollo Creed. It's all those things that are fighting you and trying to keep you from your dreams, your goals, and where you want to get to in life. Put it out there and let's talk about it. So maybe somebody else who puts theirs out there, you'll say, hey, their opponent looks just like mine. And maybe you two can team up and you can right hook the crap out of that opponent and jab them and punch them and keep going at them, and you can both knock out the same opponent at the same time. Let's put it out there. This group is made up of super supportive, awesome, loving people. So hopefully everybody's comfortable sharing their weaknesses and what makes up their opponent. And let's help each other out. Let's be in each other's corner. Let's spit that water in each other's mouth. Maybe somebody needs a cut man, whatever it is. I'll quit with the boxing metaphors now. Let's support each other. Sometime this week, post a video, post a picture, talk about who makes up your opponent. Let's open up. I love you guys. I feel great today, and a ton of it has to do with being able to log on and see you guys and what you're accomplishing, and knowing that when I created this silly little group with my Beachbody coaches, that it's doing some good. So thank you for helping me get up and get back in the fight. Love you guys.